Welcome to Retirement Ramblings. I'm Scott, and today is day 186 on my countdown to retirement. So today when I got up, I checked my email and I received and read Rob Berger's The Investor's Newsletter. Then I hopped over to his website to review the investing tools that he had a link to from his newsletter, just to see what they were. Then I started watching a recording of CBS Sunday Morning with my wife. And as I indicated yesterday, I was going to start back on carnivore, and I did. So for breakfast, I ended up having 5 pasture-raised eggs. And then at lunchtime, I made a half a pound burger, an 85-15 grass-fed burger. And then for dinner, I ended up having 3 pork chops in Kirkland's grass-fed butter. That's what they were pan-fried in. And then I used obviously the butter that was left over in the pan as basically my sauce for the pork chops. So first day on carnivore, I kind of like checked the box. So far so good. We'll see how it goes because I really, like I said yesterday, need to drop some weight, and I think carnivore is probably the fastest way for me to do that. Probably that, plus I might throw in a few days of extended fasts again, because I just really need to get the weight off in a short period of time, just to be able to then go on the cruise, and we'll see what happens from there. So anyway, then I continued researching waterproof action cameras. So I watched the GoPro Hero 13 Black, the complete beginner's guide by DC Rainmaker. I will leave the link to the video along with his website in the description box down below. And then as part of that, I also then started, after watching that video, looking at the variety of options that I might want to get or couple with the camera itself, should I go down that road. And that included a SanDisk Extreme Pro 256 gigabyte micro SD card, a head strap, a bite mount, which actually I was watching some surfers use it. It's really interesting that you actually have this mount that you put into your mouth, you bite down on it, the camera's facing forward, and so then as you're moving your head or you're doing whatever, it captures some really interesting footage. Anyway, then a 3-way tripod, a chest mount for the camera, a hand and wrist strap, and then a silicone protective sleeve. Then, because I'm again not sure that I'm going to go down that path, I also watched DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro Beginner's Guide, Start Here, by Jevin Dovey. Again, link in the description down below. And I'm still cranking through that. Haven't finished watching yet. Both of these videos are about an hour in length, where they go through, all the different features and functions of the camera, which I really appreciate. And then I took a, I took a break from watching these videos on the camera, primarily because on the GoPro website, I kept going there trying to look at these various components, and after about 4 pages of viewing, the GoPro website kept basically blocking me, thinking that I was a bot. And even if I closed the browser, reopened it, as soon as I went back to the site, blocked me from my IP address. Then I opened a different browser. I could get to a couple more pages, then it would block me. So not very user-friendly from an e-commerce site perspective. Like, I get that you don't want people spamming your site or whatever, but like, if somebody is looking through researching activities and products on your site, after like 4 or 5 clicks to block them, that just seems stupid to me. But whatever. So then, because I kept getting blocked and frustrated, I decided I was going to sit down, and I turned on the TV and I watched the last 2 holes of the 2025 U.S. Senior Open, where Padraig Harrington beat Stuart Sink and Mark Hensby to take home his share of the $4 million purse for that particular tournament. And then following that, I had clicked over to watch 60 Minutes, but it was preempted by a playoff round that was in its fifth hole for the Rocket Classic, where I watched the last playoff hole. So 20-year-old Aldrich Potgieter beat Max Gazerman to earn his first PGA tournament win, along with $1,728,000 in prize money. And then Max will take home $854,200 of the purse. So anyway, my plan is to go back to doing some more research on the GoPro and on the Action 5 Pro, assuming that GoPro lets me get back into their site. I figured by now the timeouts should have expired and I should be able to get back there. We'll see. Anyway, that's my update for today. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section down below or drop me an email at myretirementramblings@gmail.com. Otherwise, I hope you have a great evening, and until tomorrow, take care.